Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol NIO. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Not sure what I mean by 30-minute. I do offer an explanation video at that link. Did this analysis on Friday, so that is where the green and red line annotations are coming from. But after today's price movement, definitely some updates here need to be done. First, I'm going to do is a little house cleaning, just get rid of that line right there. Sure, that level still pertains to the chart, just not relevant right now. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing clutter and confusion because there's lines everywhere. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. But the first big update that needs to come into play here is just based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So for those of you that watched the previous videos, hopefully you remember me talking about that 1360-ish area as an area of resistance, but now that the price is back up above it, that's going to be one of those key levels of support to watch very closely moving forward. And really right now, the chart's been pretty polite, and it's really made two very evident levels from the technical point of view stand out. That first one being the 1360 mark for the reasons just discussed. But then the other level is just where the sellers are hanging out at. And it's become quite clear that, 1440, right up around there, give or take a few pennies, is where the sellers really are, currently, finding a home right now. Because, you look right here, 1440, knock down the price. I guess I'm stretching a little bit. It got somewhat close, but let's just not worry about that one. But then right here, once again, directly bounced off that this morning. So there's no doubt about it that 1440 is going to be one of those areas that, like I said, a lot of sellers are, up around that area. So while I'm not saying the price can't break above it or anything like that, I'm just saying it makes sense why the price once again struggled around that area this morning, and that going forward, a whole lot of people are going to be watching that level and wondering, whether or not the price can break above it, which is a good thing, because when a lot of people are watching the same area and wondering the same thing, call it a self-fulfilling prophecy, call it whatever you want, it can produce some very dynamic movement. So, not a guarantee, but a logical thought to have that if the price can work its way up here and then get the break of that area, that could very well create quite a bit of upside buying pressure. So we'll see what happens with it moving forward, but all in all, two very well-defined levels moving forward, so let's see how it continues to play out. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.